Hello
Hi.
and welcome to After Raid Hours. And is it after hours? Oh boy.
Yes, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's kind of dark out.
Honestly.
It's kind of weird. I just if I fall asleep on the cast, just know it's Jack's fault. That's all you have to.
I did make him stay up late for this one.
No, I'm kidding. Anywho, well, it's May.
It
It's
is May.
already May. I missed all the "it's gonna be May" jokes.
I didn't. I'm on Tumblr still.
Oh, fair enough.
I know. I'm ashamed.
I just had no social life. Yesterday we did a bunch of labor, and that was fun. And then today I was like, oh shit, it's already Sunday, so there's a lot of stuff to go through and catch up on and whatever. But so some new Pokemon Go news. Pretty excited about that. I haven't been playing too much Pokemon Go recently.
Well, I haven't missed too much.
Which I'll turn in my dailies and stuff, but I haven't and it's not that not for lack of wanting to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I've been really fucking busy.
You have a lot of family and life stuff.
A lot of family life stuff going on, and then I am trying to get promoted at my job, and so I'm putting in a lot of extra time and work for that. So, unfortunately, I had to give up something to make that happen, and it was Pokemon Go for the most part. True.
Just saying.
Who gets married? Whatever. Anyway, so how's it going, man? How you been?
I've
been good.
I've Pokemon wise. I did the whole Smeargle thing, so I got my shiny boy.
Little
red orange tail.
That's cool.
Tail. Almost dropped my water bottle.
I also got my shiny. I did do that.
Did you?
At least, yeah. I took a bunch of Vulpix.
Good man. See, I was trying to do the special move thing, so I have a lot of them with Doom Desire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
so I
pretty
taken
cool.
my
That was a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I was literally like, I love Vulpix, so I'm gonna take about 500 pictures of Vulpix.
I didn't figure that out until the second day. So if you guys weren't aware that.
Oh, that's true, because you were asking. You're like, hey, has it always been this? So. In case you guys didn't know, for whatever reason, like Jack didn't, but no, Smeargle copies the moves of whatever Pokemon it photobombs, essentially. Yeah. So if you're just taking pictures of Vulpix, you're going to get a lot of Smeargles that know Vulpix-esque moves. If you're taking pictures of Ditto, you're going to get a lot of Smeargles that know Transform. But if you're taking pictures of, I don't know, do they know Transform? Sorry.
Well, no.
What does Ditto know in
It would be
Pokemon
Transform,
Go?
and I think it's just Transform.
Either way.
Or Struggle.
And yeah, Struggle. Definitely. You're taking pictures of, a Jirachi that knows Doom Desire, then you're going to get a lot of Smeargles with Doom Desire. It's just unfortunate that Smeargle kind of sucks. If you're going to use it anywhere, you're like, oh, I have this really sick Smeargle with a cool moveset.
And honestly, that's why when I did it, I tried to trade to get a lucky one.
Yeah.
So then hopefully I could beef it up a bit, get those exiled candies, and get all the regular candies, and then see if it could be feasible. If not, I just have a really powerful one that I can throw out there as one of those. Whenever we get back to the tournaments, as one of those weird tournament ones, and it's just
that tournament where they're like, you have a Staryu or Starmie or whatever.
Yeah,
it's of course, hey, it's cool. Whatever.
It's why is
that's one that I throw on gyms just because.
You don't. And then see him
you're fighting the Smeargle unless people are like, oh, just or whatever. You throw out the Smeargle. It's Doom Desire.
It knows Confusion and Doom Desire. So we could fuck up fighters.
That's right. Fuck your fighting Pokemon.
Traumastone.
Cool. Well, yeah, so that just happened. That was in coordination with Pokemon Snap, which fun game.
Is it fun?
I think it's fun.
I've heard a lot about Meganium in this game.
Meganium's pretty awesome.
Meganium's gorgeous. It is. The queen.
There's a lot of funny things in the game, actually. Because they haven't made one since the first Pokemon Snap, which was on N64.
What year was that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Please. We need to know.
OG Pokemon Snap, I want to say it was either 99 or 90.
No way. I think it's early 2000s.
Well, you got a Google Machine. Maybe you can teach you where it's at. But anyway, long story short, they haven't made one since, and there's a lot of other Pokemon, since the first one, and
Oh shit, you were right. It was 1999.
yeah, so I loved the absolute shit out of that game,
It was
and I
awesome.
played it a bunch. You know, the whole Professor Oak like wonderful, and you beat the shit out of Pokemon with the balls and the apples and stuff.
The apples was the best because they just get hit. They're like,
It was like,
what the
oh, what the fuck?
fuck?
And well, because like in some cases you had to do it, so you had to like lure Slowpoke over to the river, so the shelter would cause it to evolve,
Oh
which
my
is like a
god.
Pokemon lore thing, not even something that happens in like the RPG games.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the fun of it, and then like it's just like I mean, everyone's gonna make it competitive in some form, but it's like the most casual game,
It's
and
something
it's
to
just
be enjoyed.
it's fun. And then well, like even in like Japan, I think they're here too. You know, Instax, like the kind of spiritual successor of the Polaroid. They do like instant cameras. They like
Okay.
print out prints.
Okay.
They made one that you can connect to your phone, and in this case, you can connect to your Switch. So if you take Pokemon Snap photos, it'll print out your Pokemon Snap photos if you really want them.
Oh my god.
But
That's
anyway,
pretty dope.
I digress. This is supposed to be about Pokemon Go, but I was just saying, like in in
In the
coordination with
spirit.
Pokemon Snap, which is a lot of fun. I like it. Um, you can do they did this Smeargle event where you take photos and you get photobombed, and that's why all these different Pokemon have been out for a little bit.
Yeah, I liked it. I was just
Um,
doing the Smeargles. I was just catching a bunch of Pokemon.
and that event ended today.
Yes, and ended a few hours.
So yeah, it was only 4 days, but hopefully you guys were lucky enough to get your little red orange paint Smeargles.
And I think the shiny rates were a lot better for
Oh, they were good.
Smeargle than a lot of other things. And I liked the duration. It wasn't 3 weeks. It wasn't 2 weeks. It was just like the 4 days, and you call it a day. And plus the research. I think I finished the research in like less than an hour. Like I got it, and I was like, run. And I was
Run.
just outside,
Boom,
like
boom, 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 boom,
grabbing
boom.
what
Yeah,
I needed to,
exactly.
and then I was like, deuces.
So yeah, I mean, so that event just happened. So now we got May, and we got a couple things coming in May.
Yes.
First and foremost, just get it out of the way. Some might be excited, some might not. But the Swablu Community Day. If you didn't know, you need about 400 candies to evolve Swablu. So it takes a little bit of catching, unless you already have the billion candies that you or I might have. But newer players, you know, go get you some Swablus.
Yes.
Swabs. The nice thing is when it evolves into Altaria, which is a great Pokemon, by the way. Altaria also still like a staple in Go League. Like it's really strong.
And
like,
it
in
has a
PvP.
mega form.
And there is a mega form. This Altaria for Community Day will learn Moonblast, which is pretty cool.
Good fairy move.
Yeah, it's a very strong fairy move, and it's you know, has a lot of fun, has its uses. And then like I said, altogether, Altaria is just like a really good Pokemon, a really cool Pokemon. I like Altaria. I always loved it in the game.
It's pretty.
But anyway, so that's the next Community Day, and I forgot what the other bonuses were for that, but
So I think it's the quarter, egg distance, and
Oh.
3 spawns.
hatch your gotcha game stuff.
So and then of course you're gonna have the little dollar research quest thing if you decide to do that or not.
Sometimes those are decent deals, I think. Other
Yeah.
times, well, I
So
mean, like
if
it's
you
not
like
it's
them,
not too
go
bad.
for it.
Yeah,
It's just something additional if you
definitely
do
not
that.
necessary, but
Yeah, me because I played 2 accounts, I'm too occupied. I'm just like I'm trying to make sure I get good catch them all is my whole focus point. So,
yeah. Oh wow, catch them all in Pokemon. Whatever.
amazing.
Couldn't be me. No, but yeah. So that'll be kind of neat. It's a nice because it's like a little bit more casual or laid back, right? Like you can just
Yeah.
catch. Like you're not under any pressure
No,
to
like
catch. Like
the only thing I'm
need
hoping
it.
for again is that we get weather that cooperates.
Oh yeah, it has been
I'm
kind
not
of rainy
gonna-
recently.
It's
right?
been rainy, and again, it's because the people at my job are like, "Yeah, the weather's been on our side," and I'm like, "Well, you just fucked it up." man."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Now
come on,
it's gonna
guys.
Downpour,
Have we not-
and sure enough,
Mother Nature's got jokes, and have we not
Mad
fucking learned
jokes.
that? Like, because it's like, oh, I missed the snow. I want it to snow, and then we got a fucking blizzard.
No, fucking Stonewall was talking about how he misses the snow. I'm like, get that shit out of here.
He
Get that
moved to like
caucasity outta
Alaska or
here.
something. Like, please.
Or just live in the mountains or something. Like, pray
True,
for
there
snow
are stuff,
there.
yeah.
Get snow there.
I will say the snow and the rain have been nice for the yard.
Yes.
Um,
less water
Less
bills.
me having the water and more it just happening naturally.
Yes.
But speaking of rain and stuff, we got another new kind of set of events coming out in coordination with X and Y,
Yes.
which were Gen 6 for those that don't know. Which is
This is
it
actually the gen that I was
Kalos?
brought back to.
is it Kalos? What's the region?
I'm pretty
For
sure,
6.
isn't it the French one? Isn't that Kalos?
I want to make I need
But
to make
basically,
sure.
when I took my sabbatical from Pokemon, X and Y was the gen that I came back into playing the actual Game Boy games. So I stopped at like, I think it was like Ruby Sapphire, and then whatever happened in between, I was
It
just
is
like,
Kalos.
I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
why
know
I had
what this
my
is.
brain like it's just been fried. It is the Kalos region.
It's like, it's okay.
But yeah, that is the one they have like the there's like the Eiffel Tower and stuff.
Mhm.
It's like France and it was a little bit of Europe in general. But
Eurocentric.
it's a fun. I mean, I loved X and Y. I thought they were really fun. You had like the Wonder Trade was like really rampant in X and Y and all the other stuff. Like there's a lot of good things in X and Y. And I mean, it kind of set the bar really high for Pokemon games moving forward from there.
Oh yeah.
But with that, there's a lot of pretty awesome Gen 6 Pokemon.
Yay.
And so the legendaries from that for X was Xerneas, the life Pokemon. So
Looks
I
like
always
Kiki,
I always thought about it like Princess Mononoke, the forest spirit
Oh,
that looks like a
yeah.
giant deer
with
giraffe
the
deer
human
thing
face.
with the human face. It's kind of creepy or whatever.
It
I loved it.
was.
I mean, I love that movie. Chris and I watch that movie all the time.
No, it was a really pretty
But
movie for sure.
but so that's Xerneas, the life Pokemon.
Mhm.
That will be the first one. So they'll do it's like a Luminous Legends event. That one runs from this Tuesday, the 4th, until Monday, May 17th. And then so we'll see Xerneas. It'll make its debut in raids, 5-star raids. So go get those. There's a new what the transition was supposed to be into the new rainy lure that's coming out. So we already have the magnetic lure, the snowy lure, and
Glacial?
the glacial lure. What's the leaf?
Mossy?
Mossy. Okay, we already have those lures. Well, we have a new one coming out. It's going to be the new rainy lure. The rainy lure will be to attract water bug and electric Pokemon, which you see when it rains.
When it rains.
And then also because they're introducing some Gen 6 Pokemon like Sliggoo, Goomy,
Sliggoo.
little Goomies. They're cute. I like Goomy. I like Goomy a lot.
Goomy looks awesome.
It evolves into Sliggoo, which then evolves into Goodra. It'll be your typical 25 to 100, but you can only evolve it into Goodra around a rainy lure or during the rain. Because in the game there was a mechanic that.
Well, are they gonna have that? It can only be evolved. Can it be evolved during the rain?
Oh yeah,
Is
you
that
can do it.
mechanic?
Yeah, right here in game weather when it's rain.
Ooh,
So you don't have to have the lure to evolve it. I mean,
So people in Seattle are gonna be like,
yeah. You really want to
Yes.
evolve your Sliggoo? Just move to Seattle. But it's raining today,
oh yeah, it's
and it
gonna
rained
be-
earlier in the week. It'll rain some more.
Whenever the
Which
people
is
on my
cool.
job say it's not gonna rain or weather's on our side, we're gonna experience weather.
Yeah,
So you
so-
have them to thank.
They literally do the rain dance with their mouth. But anyway, so yeah, with the new rainy lure, and if it's rainy outside, you can evolve your Sliggoo into Goodra, which is a dragon type, and it's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
A lot of people are like, whatever, but whatever. I don't give a shit.
Haters
Anyway,
gonna hate. Taters
haters
gonna
are
hate.
always gonna hate, and taters are gonna hate.
Tato someone.
He's actually right behind you. But anyway, so with that, there's also some other new Pokemon. So there's going to be Spritzy, which is a fairy type. It evolves into Aromatisse, like a rotisserie chicken. No, I'm joking. Aromatisse. Then there's going to be Swirlix, which I love because it's like a little puff and it has like its tongue like always sticking out. It'd be like if pugs were actually cute. That's what Swirlix would look like.
Valid.
And then that evolves into Slurpuff. Those won't have any like special evolution requirements. They'll be just 50 candies to evolve. But new Pokemon, new fairy types. Fairy types a very strong type in Pokemon in general. And then they're gonna bring back some more wild Pokemon. So Bagon will be out more frequently. Dratini's coming back. Ralts and Cottonee. Those will all be kind of around. The worst part of Pokemon Go, the eggs. Your 7K eggs, there's gonna be
Don't fall for it.
don't
guys.
fall for it, but just in case you want to know.
If anything, just use your infinite.
Yeah,
Stock
use
up
your
on
infinite.
the 7Ks during this event and just walk them like regular.
But they are introducing that Spritzy and Swirlix into the 7Ks, along with you still have the babies, so like Cleffa, Igglybuff, Azurill, and then Gibbles are in 7Ks. Ghiblis. In your raids, you're gonna have the Xerneas. You're gonna see the tall boys are back. The Alolan executors, and then Galarian Ponyta. And the reason why Galarian Ponyta, which I love Galarian Ponyta, I don't
It's
really
cool.
care for Rapidash, but Ponyta is awesome.
Ponyta's cute. As well.
Anyway, so there's going to be like one of those like, oh, if the world meets this event, which is something ridiculous, like catch 500 million fairy type Pokemon worldwide, people will do it.
We will.
You know,
That won't be a problem.
and that's during like a whole week. So starting this Tuesday until next Tuesday, so from the 4th to the 11th, catch as many fairy Pokemon as you can. And if we meet it, they'll unlock the potential for Galarian Ponyta to be shiny.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought that was just part of the event.
I'm pretty sure it's part of the global challenge. Because they want to do that, and then they also want to do Pancham is going to be coming, the little panda that like fights. It evolves into Pangoro, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah. What type is he?
Those will be in raids. I believe it's dark fighting or just dark. I'm trying to remember.
I think he's dark fighting. I think he'd be a good.
Let's learn.
The
it is just fighting. It is.
So
oh my god!
I like it.
Very bright. Maybe I should just keep it. It is just pure fighting.
Wow.
I want to say. I thought Pangoro was dark. Yeah, Pangoro is dark fighting, but Pancham itself is just fight. It's a fighting panda.
See, it's always when you grow up, you become dark.
Like the Kung Fu Panda.
You've seen things.
Kind of true. Anyway, so you'll have that. You'll have the Galarian Ponyta can be shiny, and the Pancham will be in the Pokemon Go raids.
Okay, yeah, that's honestly the reason why I haven't done any of my May researches just yet. Because I thought shiny Galarian Ponyta would be possible starting the 4th.
Oh no,
I wasn't sure if they had set a goal yet, because they haven't said. They just said special. If the goal is met, special bonuses will be available, but they didn't specify as to what.
Yeah, I think it's the global challenge is to unlock Galarian Ponyta or the shiny Galarian Ponyta. It'll only take a couple days, I guarantee it. But worldwide, 500 million.
But me having to wait that long to do the
True, but that means it'll unlock for the rest of Pokemon Go. So anytime you do get Galarian Ponyta options, they can be shiny.
Wow, wow.
Womp
So the other thing is the catch. I think it's 3 times catch XP for the whole event.
Yes.
So that's something.
Well, that's after the special bonus.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
please stop.
yeah. So it's gonna be. We have to do the special bonus. They're trying to incentivize you to play the game. Luckily, it's not like hatch 500 million eggs. Could you imagine?
I would leave that all to Skip.
The true.
Skip would do more than half of that by himself.
Thanks, Skip. Thank you for your service. But no, but like, yeah, I mean, it could be worse. I feel like catching 500 million fairy types, especially introducing Swirlix and Spritzy, and you already have the other ones that are out there.
Oh yeah, I'll be catching all of them regardless. I just gotta clear out bag space.
I feel like it'll be easier. But anyway, yeah, unfortunately, those bonuses, which is the 3 times catch XP for the rest of the event, the Pancham, and the shiny for Galarian Ponyta, those are all based on meeting those goals. Unfortunate, but you know, sigh for sure. Anyway, and then right after Luminous Legends X, they're gonna be doing the Y version, which drops what available. I can never say it. Yveltal, the destruction Pokemon, which is cool. It's kind of like a giant bird with a giant dick, but whatever. It's like a Y, right? Like so, like. Oh, well, what's the third appendage?
It's just lower tail.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Like all birds have like a tail.
Yeah, but like that?
Yes.
No, their tail goes back to help them, keep balance and stuff. Not club my enemies in the face.
Well, to me, it looks like the tail can grab you.
Oh, it does like have a hand, so I'll take that. Anyway, so that'll be coming with the Luminous Legends.
How do you say it?
Yveltal.
Okay. Thank you, Google.
I was close. So then that'll be dropping after, so starting I think May 18th, the Tuesday. So this Luminous Legends X ends on Monday, May 17th at like 8 p.m. and then we'll have a cooldown until Tuesday when Luminous Legends Y drops, and that's when we'll get Yveltal, and then they'll be whatever, they haven't released any details for that event because they want you to focus on
which
this one,
I appreciate.
which is pretty nice. That means with the Yveltal, even if we don't for whatever reason meet the 500 million fairy type Pokemon thing, they're throwing Pancham in the eggs, the 12Ks that you get from like the rocket events or whatever.
They just, if I'm fine with it, I'm fine with it. They just need to take out.
Oh yeah. Just
few
take out the
other boys.
garbage.
Yes.
Get the starters out.
There should be no basic Pokemon that you could catch in the wild like regularly in those fucking eggs.
Yeah, like if the egg pool was actually something desirable, even the ones that are higher chance. So like it's like the dragons, right? Like Dratini, Gible, Dino, and then you have Pancham. This is the new Pokemon.
Axew.
Like I would probably, or Bisharp, or Ponyard.
Ponyard.
You know, like I would open those eggs, but when it has like Turtwig or whatever, you know, you're just like, give me the fuck off this wild ride. Let's
This shit just
see.
breaks my fucking heart. Well, and there's also gonna be new timed researches and all that, so that's gonna be a good mix. So if anything, there's gonna be a lot. Hopefully, there'll be new introductions to more Pokemon from X and Y, because we are seeing 3 brought out in just this one.
Yeah, so
No,
why
4 actually, because
with the
Spritzel-
evolutions, if you want to do 7.
well, 4 families.
Oh, 4 families. Okay,
families.
yeah, true.
So hopefully, maybe in the Y chapter, we'll get even more. And I'm hoping, seeing the rainy lure, that maybe October they won't cower out and they just do like a fog lure.
Spooky
Or-
lure. Oh, they should do it.
Because fog is what brings dark.
Actually,
That,
what?
right?
That is, yeah,
So
is kinda-
like, I would want something like that as a fog.
that has to be where they're going. Because like they're doing lures based off of weather. Well, what if I live in the desert and I don't get rain or whatever? You know, like my dad lives in.
You just have burnt lure. Just
Yeah,
like,
it's
or scorched.
crispy lure. But
charred
anyway,
lure.
yeah. So anyway, no, that's a good idea. That would be nice. Like come October, or even with Y,
Yes.
give me, if we have a shit ton of fairy types in this event because it's like the life Pokemon, will give me like dark and or ghost
And we already
Pokemon
know
in the
I
Y
want
event.
Mimikyu.
because Yveltal is the destruction Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's the foggy lure. That would be really cool.
There would be. There's
And then
there's
like
a lot. Bring Pumpkaboo. Is Pumpkaboo part of this?
Pumpkaboo, yeah,
Is that part of? Is he part of?
Gen 6,
Yeah.
yeah, and little Gordice.
Bring him, the chosen
Gordice.
pumpkin.
Actually,
He's the one.
that is kind of weird. Like, because we don't have the Gen 6 like spookies, but we have the, but like I said, because they usually do the next gen a little early for Halloween.
Well, yeah. They.
So then, like, it's the perfect opportunity for Mimikyu. I mean, you could have done Mimikyu every Halloween, and everyone it would be super successful.
Forever.
Instead, you have the really fucked up Pikachu wearing a Mimikyu costume.
What a slap to Mimikyu. Like,
Like,
Mimikyu is
that's-
trying
That's
Kanye
that's so
best
fucked.
to make it in this fucking world.
That's
And just
so
be loved.
fucked.
And
But
then
anyway.
Pikachu, that's already plenty loved, kind of overdone. It's getting to his head.
You know what Pokemon is also a little overloved?
Charizard?
Charizard, bro. Like,
I'm done with Charizard.
that's the chase card. Like,
I've been
everyone's
done with
through
Charizard since he
Pokemon
came.
trading card game. They're like, I need the Charizards. Which, okay, admittedly, when I was a kid, I was like, Charizard's cool. It's a
We got
giant
excited.
fucking dragon-esque.
KB Toys,
KB
getting
toys.
the card,
Oh, yeah.
and seeing my brother break down, I could not handle it. I was like, just take the Charizard.
Yo,
I
the
don't want you to cry.
Low-key,
It
I think
was-
the Blastoise looks better.
It does.
The Blastoise card, I think it's a prettier card.
Gorgeous.
You know what's even better is Ninetales, so it is what. Yeah, subject to my opinion, which is always true, so or right. So anyway,
I don't know.
no, the Ninetales card is pretty fucking basic, but I love it because it's Ninetales. I mean, that is what it is.
Well, and see, I'm looking forward to all that. So to me, the events that they have lined up look good.
Yeah, and then
So-
they did announce, much to no one's surprise, hey, GoFest is happening this year. I don't know. I mean, I imagine it'll be the same as last year, like the digital or distance event.
Which
so
I
you
didn't
can do,
mind.
which I loved. You know, I personally loved, and I thought it was good. You know, I was again a little let down with the Conso event earlier this year, which was like a pseudo GoFest, and that's only because they pussied out and they were like, "Hey, don't." They're like, "Hey, you can get all 151 Pokemon shiny, but you can only catch 10 of them." And then everything else is evolution based
Evolution
or
raids,
something.
and
It's
you're
just like,
like,
yeah, but then like you know, like with this event recently, like there's like
With
wild
Hitmonchans and
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonlees, and you're
Well, I
just
was saying
like,
there's like the wild Dodrio in my yard.
yeah,
I was like, I'm not even tapping on it because it can't be shiny. You know, I'm sitting there like,
yeah.
this should be able. You know how fun that would be. Bam,
Well, and the
shiny.
fact that they have the evolution forms there, so hopefully this upcoming Go Fest, they take all those lessons learned again.
Yeah.
Please, Niantic, like you have all these lessons that you should have picked up on, or at least I've heard plenty of people bitch, including myself,
Oh yeah, I'm no stranger to
of
bitching about
what
the
could
game.
have done, what could be done for the game that we don't think would take away from the coding or take away from the experience, but only add on to it to make people want to play it more.
Agreed.
And part of that would be again having those evolutions, the increased spawns, just like have that shit everywhere. Just flood me, like
Absolutely.
I
Break my phone.
Yeah,
Break
I
my
want
game.
Pokemon. And again, like I understand you guys are going for the social, the like community connection outlet, since we're still kind of dealing with the pandemic and everything, because that's still a thing. Like I keep hearing about reports about how horrible India has it. So like,
Oh, it's
if
bad in
if
some
you
areas
haven't
for sure.
seen it, do some research. But like India is going through
Through it.
like through some major hard shit. So if you can donate, please
Yeah,
donate
help
to
them
help
out.
out.
Help out our people.
Like there's a lot going on down there that we're not hearing about in America because we're worried about celebrities doing dumb shit that they do or whatever.
Yeah, the NFL draft. Come on, baby.
Sports ball, like
I love sports.
that is not in my ballpark.
Yeah, but either way,
that-
point is like,
yes,
you know, it's still very much a real thing across the world,
Right.
especially
and
well, because like even in Japan, you don't hear about it, but it's still kind of serious over there right now.
yeah, and again, like with Pokemon, like in Go Fest, where they had it to where people were submitting things or seeing what you and your friends are doing and having all those stats, like
Yeah.
For Go Fest, please make that an option. If I could just turn that bitch
Yeah,
off,
if I could turn it off, like
I don't need
Look.
that sucking up any of
Oh,
my
I was
energy
gonna say, it's
toward
like,
catching Pokemon.
look, I know Skip is literally 4 times the trainer I am. I don't need to see that he caught 50 50 Pokemon by the time I caught my first. All right,
He's a
Like,
god amongst men.
yeah,
when it comes to
you know,
Pokemon.
we love you, Skip. But like, it's so funny because like it is one of those things. Like, or I wish it didn't take up like, because the way it works is like inevitably there's like catch these Pokemon. Like they give you the list of Pokemon you're trying to hunt for.
Yeah.
With the different biomes or the different times or whatever, and you have to scroll past all the your friends are doing this to get to the big chunky part. Like on one hand, it's fun. It's fun to see how social the game can be. But
to me, that's where just use that last hour, or have an hour after the event when everyone can do evolutions to see how your friends did, and maybe get some bonus awards then.
yeah, I was like, you think about it like
where it's not like interfering with the gameplay,
like old school arcade, like the high scoreboard
Yes.
or whatever. It's like, oh, I just finished the game. Let me go check my score. I thought I caught 1,100 Pokemon.
Yeah,
And it's like Big Bone 33, 5,470 Pokemon.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I guess I'm just trash, you know, or whatever. Not really,
Basically,
but
you
like,
woke up trash.
yeah, I woke up and chose to be trash anyway. No, but yeah,
Violence.
and we'll talk about GoFest in the future. But they did announce it. Like I said,
did.
not to anyone's surprise. I'm curious to see how it goes and what details they'll be releasing. They did say it'll be July 15th to 17th, I believe,
Yeah,
or
it'll
somewhere
be in
around
July.
there, like middle of July. So people can plan accordingly. Whether that's again, we did the same as last year, where it's like you buy a ticket and you can play wherever you're at, which I prefer, to be completely honest. Though I
Mhm.
do like the whole destination playing too. Like it would be fun if we just plan a little trip and we're like, we're gonna go to Seattle or I don't know, just like throw out whatever.
Seattle would be cool. New Mexico, go to the hot springs. Just be like,
Yeah, like I mean, we don't have to go that far. I'm just throwing out a city. Like we could just
yeah,
go to the hot springs. Really, that sounds wonderful. Actually, that's my body. But anyway, point is like, you know, that's coming in the middle of July. Which will be fun, and I'm curious to see what they do. But you know, right now we have Luminous Legends X and Y coming out. That'll be cool. I'm excited for the Gumi. I'm excited for the new Pokemon. I'm excited to maybe actually finally have some time to play. Like I was talking about Pokemon, so I played like 30 minutes on the way to my sister's thing.
oh,
So I haven't played that much, but it is fun when I have played.
that's fun. I
But
don't
even then,
have it. I'm just like, I'll wait. I'm not in any rush. I'm
God,
like,
yeah.
Pokemon will be around. I still have plenty of Switch games that I bought that are literally still sitting in their containers because I'm a bad gamer
Oh yeah.
and I just do other shit. Well, actually, I'm
Imagine being
not.
an adult.
I'm no, like literally, when you were saying, "Oh yeah, the event goes till the 17th," literally all that came into my mind is like Castlevania. The new season will be starting in the middle of May, so make sure I watch that. I already watched Yusuke.
I still need to watch Yasuke.
Oh, you still have
I
to?
haven't watched it yet. Well, it's 6 episodes. I mean, I literally just finished Invincible, which is great, by the way.
You should watch that too.
If you're word warning, it is for mature audiences for very
Yeah,
good reason.
Good reasons.
It's not that like if you're and this is our off topic section of After 8 Hours. If you're a fan of like old school like the DC animated series like Justice League, Batman, if you're a fan of like Young Justice and stuff like that, this is kind of harkens more towards that style, but with like kind of the violence of, let's say, the boys. Which if you haven't heard about that, that's a little violent, that's a bit much, or Mortal Kombat, but as a fighting, or sorry, as a superhero show, it's good. It deals with some really awesome issues. Awesome being like major issues, not like, oh, that's really cool, but like,
And see, when I watch those shows like Invincible or Warrior on HBO Max, if you don't have that, watch it, please. And other fighting shows is that they also make me want to go and do the tournaments a little bit more.
oh yeah, it's like, oh man, I gotta get
Yeah, I get like a little bit hyped. I'm like, you know what? I think I can go beat some ass today. Like, let's get my rank up a bit and see. Like, I'm still trying to understand the different tiers.
Okay.
More for the encounters, because I do want to eventually get up to another shiny, or get up to a shiny Lucha Pika.
Okay.
But that's a top tier. But I want to see what else they have, because it's also a nice time to get items and start.
I mean, it is a pretty good, like, because like that's one of those, like, even if you lose, you still get a decent amount of stuff from it, and obviously winning is going to get you all the goodies. But yeah, well, I feel like you can get up to that level and you can get the shiny Lucha Pika. That's a cool Pika. I'm not a Pika fan, but
he's a cool one.
But yeah,
or she's a cool one, because I think they're all females.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. They have little heart tails.
I do like the Pika heart tails.
Yeah. So there's that. So like again, that's what I've been kind of
all these shows. All like it's like
they get me into fighting.
Well, it was like yeah.
Definitely.
No, that's pretty funny.
Like Terrell and I were literally watching the Warrior beat. So Warrior, I think it was like the last season, like episode 8 or something, where the Tongs are fighting the Irish people because they decided to go and invade Chinatown. If you haven't seen that whole series, like, it's a great one to binge. The other one he was watching was Gangsters of London.
That's a good
Gangs
one.
of London. Like,
Gangs
that's
of London.
like
Gangs of London.
That one's hardcore. Like, I gotta watch that actually. Like,
yeah, there's some good shit out there to watch. So
yeah, and again, like, I think it's good because I think for mental health, I think it's good to watch shows that excite. They kind of take you out of your element. Yeah. Pokemon's always been that, but there's also lots of good series that I've been enjoying.
For those fans of Star Wars and the Clone Wars, especially the Clone Wars TV show, they're coming out with Bad Batch that comes out soon, May 4th. So May the 4th be with you. Also on Tuesday. So Bad Batch will start then. It'll be exciting. I think it's going to be super good. I mean, I love Clone
I did see a preview for it. I was like, I wonder if Justin knows about it.
Oh, of course. Bad Batch is good. We'll have Falcon and Winter Soldier just ended. So Disney's just like throwing fucking money out because they got Bad Batch coming out, and then soon thereafter we'll have Loki the show coming, which I'm pretty pumped for, and then the Black Widow movie is coming soonish. Baby. And then obviously there's a billion other things happening, but anyway, that's some cool off-topic stuff that I've been kind of honing in on to that, and like cards, of course. Again, for those uninitiated, no, I'm kidding, but if you're looking for trading cards of various kinds, whether it's Pokemon or Magic or whatever, they got Dueling Land over there. Yes. Off of Dartmouth and I always forget the
Dartmouth and Laredo.
Dartmouth and Laredo, which is down the street from Jack's.
It's also right by Heroes Pizzeria.
Heroes Pizzeria, which is where we play tournaments and stuff, and they miss us, by the way. I do see Shelly every now and then over there because I'm over at the card shop, and I'll pop into Heroes, Shelly, or whatever, and then she's like, "Hey,
it's my favorite nerds."
And she'll like, and it's pretty cool because, like I said, if you play like the little tournaments or whatever at Dueling Land, Heroes gives you 10% discount. they'll deliver the food over to you. So
Oh,
it's just like
shit.
I'm sitting there playing cards or whatever, and they're
I
like,
should
"Hey,
go over there so I can just get a discount.
yeah."
Just hang down and just bring my laptop and work.
But Travis and Welby at Dueling Land, they're really cool peeps. They're really low key, really chill. But the shop itself is really awesome, and they got everything you're looking for. Like I said, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, the new ones. Like there's a new game called Flesh and Blood. And all this other stuff. Like they're really cool. So definitely check them out, support your local businesses and everything like that. But outside of that, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm excited for this Luminous Legends X and then Y event for Pokemon Go.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it again. All the shows and movies like Mortal Kombat
Oh yeah.
and fighting. Like literally, when I was out playing Pokemon, I think for like an hour straight, I listened to the Techno Syndrome remix of the Mortal Kombat.
Like the OG Techno
Yes,
Mortal Kombat one.
like that shit got me so hyped.
Test.
Like I was just
your
like
might.
walking, I was just battling gyms and just like get it
Test your might.
and just going. So like
It's so good. That shit just gets you pumped.
yeah, if you that's definitely one thing I highly recommend for people if you haven't just a way to decompress, get a good fight soundtrack on your phone.
Yeah.
Bluetooth headphones and just go walk and play Pokemon and
Yeah.
just lose track of time and space. Like
It's a good one.
highly
Weather
recommend it.
permitting.
Don't care about the
I'm-
weather. Just know the weather. You live in Colorado. If you're listening to this here, if not, just be mindful of your surroundings. People are weird. Dogs are crazy. Be careful.
Well, I'm saying I mean, obviously walking in the rain is nice, but you can get sick, so be careful. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
Yes, wear your mask. It keeps you warm. Keeps the food.
It does.
cool.
The worst part, the only part I don't like is like when I burp and it burns my eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
God.
Think about it. All that gas.
I haven't had that in a minute.
Anyway,
Just burn my eyeballs.
yeah, I figured I'd share that one with you.
Is it because I burped?
No, it's because I did earlier at dinner. We went to Helga's. We went to Helga's and I had just downed my beer,
Oh my god.
and I was just like, "Oh no!" Put my mask on,
Oh my
burp,
god.
and I'm just like, "Ah!" And everyone's like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Mom, ah!" So anyway,
Sweet Jesus.
it's a good time. All right, well, you got anything else?
Nope. That's it. Please be safe.
Hey, we love you. Y'all are sexy motherfuckers. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.